Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever I'm finding you in the world. This is Lorraine Pursell with the Feminine CEO podcast, and I'm here with you every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern. What we're going to be talking about today is how to not abandon yourself in your business and in your life, really, but in your business, with your business ideas, with your creativity, the ways that you want to make money on your own terms, for your own freedom, how to not abandon yourself in that. So just a little bit about me. I'm Lorraine Pursell. I've been 30 years, a lifelong entrepreneur. My first business I started when I was 9. I'm a third generation woman entrepreneur. My brothers and my sister are entrepreneurs. My son's an entrepreneur who's raising entrepreneurs. So entrepreneurialism is in my blood. I can't imagine not being an entrepreneur. Good morning, just Janine. And for those of you who aren't entrepreneurs, you're welcome, because everything I'm talking to you about with business applies to life. So this is Fairy Godmother Monday also. And with my magic wand and my big crystal ball, I'm going to show you how to make your own dreams come true in the quantum field of all possibilities. Hang on while I just take a sip of my coffee. So on Mondays and Fridays at 8 a.m. Eastern, grab your coffee, grab your tea. If you're in the UK, make it your midday tea at 1 p.m. If you're in Australia, join me for your cocktail, and let's just fellowship together about how to be successful feminine CEOs of our businesses and our lives. So nice. My son and daughter-in-law got me this amazing coffee maker from Europe for Christmas. And so deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. This is a podcast where you're going to find all kinds of practical woo. I am very, very woo, but I'm also full of practical woo. I've been a very successful entrepreneur all the way from my clinic in California, where I served over 1,000 children and taught them how to read as dyslexics and ADHD people, with 14 specialists that I trained. And then I moved to Hawaii to save my life because it had burned me out so much. So let's take some deep breaths. And now I've been I've been a coach and a counselor for the last 30 years. My master's is in marriage, family, and child counseling. And I've had the privilege of coaching women into their greater life. So that's what I'm all about. Having you feel your dreams, experience your dreams, and then bringing them forth in the world. Not hanging back, not staying in the background, but getting your gift out there with ease and in grace as a feminine CEO, where you are tapped into your connection to source and you're getting your information and your inspiration from the one above, whoever your person is, God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Muhammad, Mary, whatever it is, whoever that is. To not move until you have that inspiration and that deep connection in everything we do in our lives. So as we bring in some deep breaths, let's let it cleanse our body. That deep breath, see it as white, golden, pink light coming all the way down, circulating through our bodies, cleaning everything out. If you notice any congested areas in your body, meaning energy density, just see it staying there for a moment, spinning it out, spinning it out. It's all energy. We're 100% energy. We're only 0.0001% matter. The rest of us is energy. And we see, when we look in the mirror, what we're expecting to see. Okay, all the way down to Mother Earth. Let's just tap in. Mother Earth, what do you require of me today? She's saying, be light, be happy. Thank you. Mother Earth's initials are ME. If you're on the replay, say replay, and then play along with us in the prompts. Mother Earth says, be light. I think it was just be light. And be calm. That was actually what it was. Be calm. And through that, I'll be happy. But be light, be calm. Okay, once you get your message from Mother Earth, this is really significant because what we embody is what we are offering to the entire planet. What we embody is what we are offering to the entire planet. Since we are in a holographic universe, in the quantum field, then as a member of the human race, what we embody, we're sharing with our neighbors, we're sharing as we're driving, our energy is going out to everybody. And toward the end, I usually send our beautiful energy out to the entire planet. And it's already there anyway. Okay, so how do we not abandon ourselves in business? I was thinking this morning how I have abandoned myself in business in my 30 years as a counselor and a coach. And it was around not thinking that I was enough. Thinking that, who am I to have this big clinic? Who am I to have these people come to me? Oh my God, can I really help them? Oh, now I'm scared. Did I, is it false advertising? And it's just all these things go on in our mind and afflict us actually and keep us from staying with our vision. And that is called imposter syndrome. And that's one of the biggest things that I work on with my clients. In fact, if you would like my free Imposter Syndrome Cure meditation, go to LorrainePursell.com/empowered. LorrainePursell.com/EMPOWERED. The link is in the description on Facebook. I don't know where it is, wherever else you're seeing this. But LorrainePursell.com. Hi, Sean. LorrainePursell.com/empowered. And in that is my 5 most powerful affirmations and my 5-minute visualization, audio visualization on imposter syndrome cure. And you will not, you just listen to that stuff for 30 days. You're done. It will connect you so closely to your source, who you really are. So I have abandoned myself in my business throughout my career, especially the last 30 years, because I've really put myself out there in a big way. And so when you do that, you have a number of things going on, like visibility hangovers. Like, oh my God, I put myself out there. Why did I do that? Now I'm embarrassed. Other people are going to see who I am. So it's when you feel your desire and you want it with all your heart and it excites you, and then you tell yourself no. That's abandoning your business. That's abandoning your vision. So have you ever done that? Have you ever abandoned your vision? Have you ever abandoned yourself? Have you ever disqualified yourself from something that you wanted to do? Even though you really wanted to do it. That's abandonment. And there is no damage stronger than self-abandonment. There is no damage stronger than self-abandonment. When we abandon ourselves, we are doing the deepest damage we can possibly do to ourselves. We think it hurts when other people abandon us. When we abandon ourselves, that's when it really gets nasty. Because you are a daughter of God. And imagine that you had a little girl and she was so beautiful and so fresh and so smart and so capable. And she came to you and she said, I feel ugly, I'm stupid. That's what it feels like. That disconnect is how universe feels when we abandon ourselves. So If you have felt that before, if you have done that before, I've actually met people who haven't. I can't even imagine what kind of creature they are. But I really think that abandoning yourself in business is part of the growth. Like when we get the vision and we get the inspiration, and then Diane, hello. And then we step back and we're like in it for a bit. And then we're like, oh, do I really feel qualified for this? Maybe I need to go get another certification so I can tell people. And actually, I did that with my master's, my bachelor's, all my degrees, because I wanted to be able to say, I'm qualified. Now, a lot of people don't feel that they need that. And that's awesome, because actually you don't. To be a coach, to help someone with your life experience, you don't need the education. Okay? You really don't. Now, if you're going to be doing something clinical, then yes. But if you have experience in something, your life experience is so valuable. So, have you ever abandoned, or are you now abandoning your dream, your vision, that thing, that desire means of the Father? Have you ever done that? Uh-huh or uh-uh? If you have, put yes in the comments. If you haven't, go ahead and put no. And I'm just really curious what you tell me. I'll say, uh-huh. Uh-huh. I have done that. I would say self-doubt is one of my, bedfellows. But you get to the point, and this is why I do these Monday and Friday live streams, Feminine CEO podcast. Because you get to the point where you go, I just have to do this. And it doesn't matter how uncomfortable I feel. I'm going to keep going because it's what I want to do. And doing what we want to do and giving our gifts in life is one of the greatest experiences. And you have gifts. So where are you? Where might you be abandoning yourself? Do you have an idea that you've said no to? Like you've thought it through and you've done a lot on it, but then you're like, no, I can't do that. I'm not good enough. Do you know that one? Has anyone done that? I'm not good enough. I'm not qualified enough. What if they find out that I'm a fake and a phony? What if they find me out? And it just stops us from giving our inspiration and giving our gift. If you're a natural artist, you do not need to go to art school to learn how to paint. Unless you have certain things you can't quite get, like the waves on an ocean. Someone can show you how to do that. We have so many natural gifts to give the world and get paid for it. So that dream, that desire, would you make a commitment now to not abandon yourself? Because remember, self-abandonment is the worst abandonment. Self-abandonment is the worst abandonment. There's nothing as damaging as self-abandonment. We can get rid of all kinds of people around us. We can let them go. But if we're abandoning ourselves, what do we have left? Nothing. So let's take some deep breaths. And as your fairy godmother, with my magic crystal ball, my big one. Here's the old one. And my crystal ball, my magic wand, I'm going to show you how to make your dream come true in the quantum field. So let's either resurrect that desire, or let's find what else lights you up. But make the commitment to not abandon yourself. Getting right in my halo. And just see yourself gloriously living that mission and that purpose. Gloriously living that mission and that purpose. What we're doing right now is we are accessing the quantum field. And the quantum field is always in operation. As your fairy godmother, I'm a quantum physicist. And that means that we are accessing all of the power in the universe versus it yanking us around by default. Because the quantum field is always in operation, and it's always giving us back what we are feeling. So can you muster up, can you manufacture some happy feelings around your dream? Whatever it is. It could be for money, it could be for ease, it could be for expansion in your business. It can be for another level of self-expression. It could be for another level of self-appreciation, which started to come out of my mouth and I stopped. So what do you want to bring in? Just pause right now. Do you want to bring in a deeper relationship with somebody? Then I invite you, here's the magic, I invite you to feel yourself with that deeper connection right now. Just be brave, be courageous, because this is one of the big stopping points, is that we are afraid to dream because we've been disappointed. Have you ever felt that? Being afraid to dream again because you're afraid of being disappointed? Here, I'm inviting you to take the leap and dream again. Take the leap and dream again. And know that it will not hurt you. Disappointment is just an emotion. It's just a feeling. And instead of feeling the disappointment, and instead of feeling the fear of the disappointment, I'm inviting you into a bigger space of more power and dreaming and feeling your dream again. Neelina, good morning. So this is how we have the quantum field working for us and not against us by default. Because by default, if we aren't watching our feelings, if we're not going, ugh, this thought feels awful, I'm going to find something else. If we're not doing that, then our feelings of the downward spiral quantum field universe is bringing us more. Not because it's cruel, but because we are co-creators of our lives. So as soon as you start to feel that downward spiral of self-abandonment, stop and say how you have helped somebody, how you have used your gifts and it was amazing, how you have charged your worth in your business for your services and how that felt. So just feel that now. And as your fairy godmother, I'm telling you that this is your work. This is your work. This is the work. Just like Cinderella, she didn't just sit on her rear end while the fairy godmothers did everything. They put Cinderella to work. She had to find the pumpkins. She had to find the mice. She had to find the geese. She had to find the rats. She had to go pick out the dress. And then she had to put her little people to work. And she had to show up at the ball. I'm asking you to show up at the ball. And the ball is your dream, your big life, your great big life. Powerful, powerful stuff. Having the courage to dream again. Having the courage to dream again and engage, literally engage with your gift by faith. Literally engage in your gift by faith. We walk by faith on this planet, not by sight or by feelings. We manufacture the feelings. We choose the feelings. We choose the direction. So how do we not abandon ourselves in our businesses or our gifts? We say yes to our desires, and we do exactly what I'm coaching you through right now, which is feeling it, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. That original dream, that vision that you got, that is it. And it may not look exactly like that, but that's your picture that's been given to you by Source. And that's what you hold as your standard to approach. I say yes to me. Say this with me. I say yes to me. I say yes to me. I say yes to me in all of my desires. And I feel the feel good. Feel the feelings of that idea that inspires you coming to pass. Feel the feeling of you being in it right now, doing that thing. Indulge yourself and say yes to you. I say yes to me. I say yes to me. I say yes to me. I have the courage to believe again. I have the courage to not self-abandon. I have the courage to embrace my business vision. I have the courage to embrace the vision of my greatness in this dense planet so that I can be a light expressing my full expression. I say yes to me, and I see you. I see you, and I know your potential. And I believe it 100% that you are capable. If you can believe it, if you can feel it, then you can bring it about. No one is more special than you. Ah. Oh, I'm just being reminded of a desire. It's making me emotional. See, the thing is, this thing that you desire is the fulfillment of you. It is the coming home of you. And it can make you emotional because it's such a beautiful coming home. Can you say yes to that? Can you embrace that? Can you say, yes, I believe? With the help of universe, with the grace of the angels, with the support of Source, I'll do this. Can you do this? Can you join me in saying yes to your dream and your desire? Everybody has a dream. Everybody has seen their greatness. No exception. Let's come back from the edge of self-abandonment and just say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Put your hands on your heart right now. Say, I say yes to me. I say yes to me and my vision. I say yes to my greatness. I say yes to my beauty. I say yes to my grandness. I say yes to that thing that is so magnificent that it makes me shirk and run away sometimes. But I embrace it. I believe, I believe, I believe. And as you have the courage to do this, as you go and watch this replay over and over and over again, which you can find on my business page, Lorraine Pursell, facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell, MA. Or if you're on my email list, you get it in my inbox. Or if you're in my Facebook groups, you get it in my Facebook groups. As you watch this over and over and return back to yourself, return back to yourself, return back to yourself, let this be the courage that you need. Let this be the courage that you need to come back home to you and experience your greatness. Thank you for joining me today. This has been lovely. For more of my work, go to LorrainePursell.com/empowered for my 5 most powerful affirmations in a beautiful printable PDF that you can put all over your house to remind yourself of your greatness. You're welcome, Nilina. Thank you for joining me. And my 5-minute audio of the Imposter Syndrome Cure Visualization. As you practice these 2 things for 30 days, your life will be unrecognizable. On Friday, I will be talking about, and here, for those of you who've been listening to me harp on this is your invitation not to leave, but to stay, because the juicy parts often show up after this BS. Hang on a second. So stay with me, 567 PASS. I'm kind of done with passwords. Password to get into my frickin' phone. Hari in India. Hi, honey. So good to see you. Hari says, hello, mama. So sweet. Jill in the Philippines calls me Queen Mother. What am I looking for? What I'm going to be talking about on Monday. Okay, it's right here. Oh, live stream titles. Here we are. Oh, yeah. Ooh, having relaxed confidence. Thank you, Hari. So good to see you too, honey. Relaxed confidence in business. Ooh, that's going to be very nice. How to have relaxed confidence in business. So that's what I'll be talking to you about on Friday as we go into our 50 trillion cells and consult our body as to what it needs to restore and regenerate so we can make it for a long time on this planet, so we can give our gifts. Things are starting to really heat up now. You came here for a reason at this time to enjoy the bucking bronco 2024 and beyond. I've been hearing some things about 2027 lately. We've got 3 more years until this happens, whatever this is. I don't really know what it is. I kind of don't want to know what it is, but I think it might be the changing of the guards when the new leadership takes over, which is this. I mean, we've already outnumbered darkness because we're hundreds and millions of times more powerful as light beings than the dark. The dark just makes a lot of shenanigans, and woo, they stir up a bunch of dust, and they seem bigger, but they're not. So we've already outnumbered the shenanigans. So I think in 2027 is when the things really go into the light. I'm so excited about that. So you came here at this time because you knew. You came here at this time because you knew. Oh, let's just send this beautiful, encouraging energy out to the planet right now, to our 8 billion brothers and sisters, to Hari's homeland in India, across the United States. I want to say that truth will prevail. Truth prevails. Truth prevails with all the misinformation now, that truth prevails. We need your gifts now. We need your gifts. We need your gifts now more than ever. So it's time to come out of the shadows. Time to come out of the shadows, dear one. And that's what my whole thing is about. Because I would really love it if you earned money with your gift. And I could take you through that process. How can you earn money with your gift? It's a hard one for us because we think we're just supposed to give it away for free. I've been dealing with that one for 30 years. Okay. I will see you Friday, if not before. Many, many blessings. May all beings be blessed. I see you. I know who you are. I'll see you on Friday, if not before. Bye for now.